Today, Steve's entire audience is celebrating the Big D.
Swing from chandeliers.
Kiss your divorce goodbye.
You free now.
Take the L out of lover. That relationship is over.
I'm here to help. You know what, folks? So many folks question if it's ever possible to have an amicable divorce. My next guest proves that it totally is. Please welcome from Bravo's The Real Housewives of New Jersey and author of Write Your Own Fairy Tale. Please welcome Siggy Flicker. So it's great to meet you. I've never met you before.
No, nice to meet you too. I love your suit.
So you're new to Real Housewives of New Jersey. How's it going?
Well, I've been on TV for a while, but I joined the cast of Jersey Housewives, and different experience for me because usually I'm coaching people and I'm like a lifeguard. I'm saying stay away from her, she's toxic, you two belong together. I'm giving advice from like a lifeguard stand. This time I'm swimming in the ocean with the women. And I'm opening up a lot of stuff about myself and my family because nobody's perfect, so I'm struggling. I've got a daughter who's addicted to her phone. She's ADHD and always on the phone and can't keep up her grades. And then I've got a son who just got his driver's license, and it's killing me that he doesn't need me to, like, I'm not there to take him to soccer or basketball or to Staples to buy him school supplies. I'm having a hard time with, like, my kids growing up.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, now, let's talk about this, because your own fairy tale romance kind of ended in divorce. What happened?
Well, listen, nobody walks down the aisle thinking that they're going to end up in divorce. We give it our best. And here I was over the years, since the age of 14, 15, I've been helping hundreds upon hundreds of people get out of their own way. I just always had a knack. A man should love a woman a little bit more. If the man doesn't call you on Wednesday, he's not going to see you on Saturday. I mean, I developed, and I had a following, and I helped people, and all of a sudden, after 8 years of being married to a beautiful man, Mark Flicker, we grew apart. You know, he was doing things differently, I was doing things differently, and the things about me that I think that God gave me, my energy, my spirit, you know, my tagline is, some people think I'm too much, and they're absolutely right. I can be too much, and I was, I think, a little bit too much for him. So I found myself trying to, like, be calm and quiet and, you know, not excited about having a Diet Coke with a slice of lemon in a restaurant and talking to the waiters and wait staff, and you know, things didn't happen, and I said, Mark, we have 2 beautiful kids. How about if we do this right and we get divorced without an attorney? And because he's such a class act, because a lot of people might not have that situation, it takes 2 to tango. But he said, you know what, let's do it. And we remained friends. I became his matchmaker. I matched him with, you know, several women. They're like, Siggy, I don't understand. He's beautiful. He's great. And I'm like, it's about chemistry in life. When the chemistry is not there, the relationship will fall apart. It doesn't matter how good looking they are or what they provide. The chemistry has to be there.
Sometimes I think women have to come to that. You know, you can grow apart.
Yes.
You know, you're not going to be the same person you are when you first got married. You grow into who you really are, they grow into who they really are, and then you look up and you realize, I don't really like who he is.
That's exactly right.
And it's cool to, it's no law say you gotta, you can love them, you still love them, but you don't like them no more. And you don't hardly live with somebody you don't like, man.
And you know what? We're in a time where women don't have to stay and men don't have to stay in marriages. Divorce is not such a, oh my God, a hard, is it hard? Yes. Did I struggle? Did I say, hey, how am I helping all these people? Now, what's your plan for me, God? Why me?
Yeah.
And you know what? I got up, I followed my own advice. I said, a man's rejection is God's protection. I'm putting myself right back out there. And I found the love of my life. 10 years ago, I met Michael Campanella. I was living in Florida, and that's my husband, but my first husband allowed me to leave Florida with the children, and he came with me. So when I got married, we made him the best man because of him, I was able to be with Michael. And I wanted to show him how much I appreciate and I love our friendship. I know it sounds weird. I know. I know. Listen,
No.
he didn't have to leave Florida. He
I don't give a
allowed
damn
me
what
to...
he did.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn what he did.
And his...
You're not finna be in the wedding.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody in my past be in my damn wedding. Matter of fact, they didn't even know where I was. They just looked up, I was married. Wasn't on Instagram, wasn't on Twitter, none of that.
I think it helped because my ex-husband, Mark, found the lid to his pot. I mean, he's with a phenomenal girl. Her name is Twee. They just had a baby. The baby just turned 2 years old. When your ex is happy, listen, if you're happy and your ex is happy, the children are happy. And children come into this life and they don't, you gotta bite your tongue.
If you can make it, look, you may not divorce amicable, right? But you gotta at least stay cool with the other person.
Yes.
For the sake of the kids.
Yes.
Because the kids didn't ask for any of it.
Right.
So that's the smartest way to be.
And now when we have holidays and you know, Mark is there with Twee and Liam and Sophie and Joshua, and I look at my kids, listen, I'm just grateful for it. We vacation together. Sometimes Mark will say, Siggy, do you like my shirt? I'm like, I'm not married to you anymore. Go ask her. Like, we have a wonderful friendship and a wonderful relationship, and I'm grateful. If I didn't have kids with him, I probably would be in a different position. But
that's not gonna happen. No, we're not vacationing together. Matter of fact, I'm gonna even try not to tell you where me and the kids is going.
Listen, every situation is different. But I say, you know, sometimes when you fall flat on your face, you have no other choice. You only have one time to do this dance. You got to pick yourself up, and there is hope, and there is love after divorce, which is why
That's very true.
I'm sorry, you have to know your worth, and the biggest key is don't surround yourself with toxic people. Toxic people want to bring you down.
Very true.
So you want to be with people who lift you up, and you know, I'm not going to tell everybody, I'm not going to, you know, do a dance and tell you it's easy. It's a difficult thing, but there is light after every tunnel. The sun always rises the next day. And I always say, remember, when you're being rejected, rejection is protection. You'll find later that that person had gonorrhea or something else, but at that moment...
I'm telling you, that's really true.
At that moment, it's somebody up there looking out for you.
That's people think that their divorce is the end all.
That's right.
The end of what?
Right.
It's actually a chance for a new beginning.
Absolutely.
But you've got to fix your attitude to understand that. You can't get a new beginning unless you expect a new beginning.
Yes.
If you want to stay in the past, then that's where you're going to stay.
Right.
Hey, folks, watch Real Housewives of New Jersey on Bravo Sunday. We'll have more with Siggy next. Stay with us. Don't go away.
After the break, real questions and real answers from those who've been there.
I'm a little concerned. How do I co-parent with someone who wants nothing to do with me?
Listen to me. Quit wanting his acceptance. To hell with him. Hey, let's help some women in our audience with some advice and different perspective. April has a question.
Hello. Hi. I've been divorced for 6 years. I have a 10-year-old son, but my ex-husband wants nothing to do with me. Last year, he had a birthday party. He invited my entire family and said, "You're not coming." So this year, I went ahead and planned a party already, and I sent out invitations. He hasn't RSVP'd, and I'm a little concerned. How do I co-parent with someone who wants nothing to do with me?
I would say to you, stop trying to figure him out. And why is your family showing up to his birthday party without you? I mean, I'm sorry. Let's not get into our head too much. He has a problem with you. That's why you got divorced. Bye-bye. Now, you want to bite your tongue for the sake of your beautiful 10-year-old son. So you have your birthday party where your family's coming, and God bless him, he can have his birthday party where his family's coming. That's it.
Yeah. Now, do you want the male perspective here? Because this is what you need to understand. When we done, we done. Listen to me. Quit wanting his acceptance. Stop wanting this man to accept you. He don't. To hell with him. He missing out on you. He throw a party. He don't invite me. I throw a party, I invite him. Okay, so you better than him. He ain't. But when y'all gonna come to the group, could it ever occur to you that just maybe you was married to a... Ain't nobody ever thought this yet? We're gonna hear more from our women in the audience right after this. I'm back with Dr. Gian, man, and Siggy Flicker, tackling issues for women in the audience, some of the issues that you all face when you deal with divorce. I need to give a disclaimer here that our next question is a bit racy, so parents, you might want to send your kids out the room. Really? What's happening here? Where is Elisa with this racy question?
Hi. Okay, here we go. Ready, Steve?
Hey. I bet you ain't finna say nothing I ain't heard.
I'm not. So, I was married for 10 years, recently divorced. One of the things I really miss about marriage is the regular sex. I have a nice appetite for it, and, you know, I'm not really getting the action like I really needed, Steve. So, you know, I even had a maintenance man for a little while, but, you know, but that did not work.
That didn't work.
Did work. I want more of a commitment. You know, I really want a relationship. However, Steve, I have to be honest, I really do not want to follow your 90-day rule. So I need to find out, how do I find the one, satisfy my appetite without scaring the man off?
I'm sorry, if you don't want to follow his 90-day rule, which is my 90-day rule, get yourself a great vibrator. They love the hunt. You give away the cookies for free, they're not coming back.
Okay.
They're gonna say, if she gave it up to me so quick, she's doing it to every Tom, Dick, and Harry that came along too.
Okay.
You hold on to it, and there's great toys out there.
All right, here's the situation. If you have such a voracious appetite for sex and you can't wait 90 days, and just go and have yourself a bunch of sex. But you ain't finna get no commitment.
Okay.
You're just not. That's not how we operate as men.
Okay.
We're not giving you that. Because the commitment, sex to us does not mean commitment. You got to understand that about us. Matter of fact, you give it to me too quick and you lessen your chance for commitment. Because I view it, what she said is absolutely, it's how the male views it. If you give it to me this quick, this ain't your first time. So now you give this to everybody, now this ain't really mine, this really doesn't have the value attached to it that she thinks it does. So since you don't have a value attached to it, neither should I. So that's what I'm saying to you, Elisa. I understand what you're saying, and it's a great question, and it's a natural feeling from a person. You're not going to curb that feeling anywhere, but you got to find another way to address it, and at the same time get what you want, which is a commitment.
Okay.
And the only way to get a commitment from a man is he has to be emotionally attached to you. And your sex ain't what attaches him.
Right.
Yeah, but on a positive note, the fact that you are so sexual, that's amazing. Most men complain that women are not sexual enough. They want it all the time. So use that positive. Listen, I wrote a book called Write Your Own Fairy Tale. Don't wait for anybody else. You create it, but just hold back.
Okay.
6 months, just hold back and play by the rules, and then swing from chandeliers and enjoy yourself.
Ladies, get your head up. I'm telling you, you're going to be just fine. Thanks to Siggy Flicker and my buddy Dr. Gian, man. Next, we're going to be helping women resolve some of the most complicated divorce dilemmas with the all-time pro divorce court judge, my buddy Lynn Toller. Stay with us.